release of the Demon Slayer game, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the FPS lock, that being 30 FPS, which in the year 2021 is pretty rough by standards. And for me, being someone that got used to a refresh rate monitor of 144 plus, it can be daunting. So I went ahead and uncapped the FPS in the in-game engine settings, and I wanted to kind of showcase that because it is so smooth. With that being said, we're gonna hop right into it. I want to play against some very hard bots and talk about my thoughts on the game thus far. If you're new to the channel, drop a sub, hit that big wood bell so you don't miss any future videos. Drop a fat like on this one. Let's hop right into this bad boy. All right, so I mean, you can probably already tell from the menu. I'm not gonna go online. I honestly don't know if it'll get me banned online, but I don't want to test anything. We'll just do regular settings and very hard CPU. All right, and you're probably gonna be able to tell in this menu already, like there's already a stark difference. It is for me at least because I've been playing this game a lot the past couple of days. We're just gonna test regular characters like Tanjiro Nezuko, and I'll play against Makomo Sabato. And we'll go to the city. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like intensive like on graphics or anything, but still. And check this out, dude. It is buttery smooth. Buttery smooth. I can watch myself lose in high detail now. It also makes playing the game a lot more fluid, I guess. Like it makes comboing feel a lot more fluid. I've never been one to like be good enough at fighting games to notice minute things like that. But my goodness, like even for me, like a normie in terms of fighting games, it is an immaculate difference. Like check out the ultimate. Like look at this. I've been liking the game a lot so far. I think it's a very common opinion about the game is the fact that the roster is so small that, you know, it feels like after a bit, there isn't a ton of variety. But that's kind of what's going to come with a game where there's only one season of the show out so far. The best they could have done is probably waited another season or two to make it, but then they wouldn't be able to profit off, you know, DLCs, another possible game. I know what they're doing. Here, we'll switch to Nezuko. I can show her ult as well. I mean, just running around and everything. Because transitioning from just like combo attacking to like special attack to combo attack, you can really tell what you're doing more. And I feel like in fighting games, that's one of the most important things. Like you can still have 30 FPS games, especially for like cinematic stuff. I'm not saying the ultimates or any kind of cutscenes would be bad if they would be better if they were in 60, because it can be like the thematic of it. But in fighting games, when like every tiny micro movement matters, it's gonna make it a completely different game. Like I said, like it feels so good on my eyes, bro. It's so weird. Let's go Inosuke. I'm still mad you can't take two Inosuke's. Inosuke Rengoku, that'd probably look really pretty. And we'll do Makomo Sabato again. And let's go to Northwest Town. I'm thinking about making an entire review on the story mode specifically. Actually, if I did a review, it'd probably be over the entire general game, but I have a lot of thoughts on the story mode in terms of, if you watch my Twitch streams, the cutscenes, because my goodness, I know CyberConnect loves themselves some cutscenes. I've played through every single, oh, I forgot I was playing on very hard. I've played through every single Storm game, but my goodness, this game, it feels like I'm rewatching the entire show to an extent. And while that can be nice for people that, especially that haven't seen Demon Slayer in a while, probably, it hasn't been that long for me, so I pretty much remember everything that happens. Can I hit my ult? Let's see. Take. Nice. I mean, I uncapped it to 144. I know some people are doing 60. It just messes up the stuff like that where it says like start begin because the game isn't keeping up. It's not patched to be like that. I just really hope CyberConnect realizes, you know, how important it is, because they never did with the Storm games. I'm pretty sure all the Storm games always chilled at 30 FPS. All right, well, I mean, you know, we have to see Rengoku's ult in this. All right, let's see it, baby. I even used level 2. It doesn't even speed up the animations or anything, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it does a little. Yeah, actually, never mind. It definitely does speed up the animations. So if the game actually was patched to be 60 FPS, it would look a little bit differently. The ults at least would. They wouldn't look that fast. Let's run Academy Nezuko and Giyu. No, let's go Shinobu against School Giyu, School Inosuke. Now, while I was a tad negative about the story mode, I would like to kind of speak on some of the positives I think about it. I think they did a lot of the, like, even mini bosses really well. I mean, they all have very unique themes to them. They all have very unique kits in a way, which confuses me even more on why they didn't adapt some of the demons into playable characters, because it already seems like they gave them their own sort of personality through how they act and how they fight. Dude, I don't even want to go to online yet. I feel like I would get washed online and people are already absolute menaces over there. Pow! Give me my bread back, baby. But some of the animations she does spin, so it appears that some ultimates use different functions, or like not a different engine, because you saw Rin Goku's was sped up, but that one wasn't. So some of them are built in one way and some another. I'm really wondering what drives the decision behind locking it at 30, but I have heard there's a lot of issues on PS4 in terms of micro stuttering. Maybe they were planning on doing 60 and the issues were even worse at that point. That might even be why they delayed the game, because I believe the game was supposed to come out earlier. Maybe I'm wrong. There's been a lot of game delays this year, but maybe they still weren't even ready to launch because that issue was still prevalent, because apparently it's still very bad. But like I said, me being like a spoiled gamer and all, it's so hard to get used to 30. If you want to know how to do this, how to unlock your frames, again, I tell you, like, with caution, I don't know what's against their TOS in terms of online. I haven't even gone online with this yet, nor do I know if I even will. But I'll link stuff down below for you to be able to use if you want to uncap it yourself and experience it for yourself. And I recommend you do, because it's very intriguing how different the game shifts. So I've been posting a lot of Demon Slayer game videos of just like random stuff I wanted to cover. But if you do want to see specific, you know, themes of videos, challenges, that kind of stuff, be sure to comment them down below. Always reading comments in terms of what you guys want to see for videos, especially for new games like this. I mean, I've been doing my Dragon Ball series, and that's like a regular series, but I like mixing it up and adding stuff in that you won't really expect in your feed. All right, let's do one more. Whose ult do I really want to see? I want to actually see Makomo's ult in 60. And we'll see Hinokami Tanjiro's ult as well. Aside from that, let's beat up Academy Zenitsu. Now, I haven't even finished the story yet, but again, I like a lot of the way they did the boss fights. I think the free roam could have definitely been done better, because to an extent, a lot of the free roam, and CyberConnect is guilty of this. They've done this like with the Storm games as well. Some of the Storm games are actually really solid in terms of free roam, but this one, it really feels like you're going through the motions. I mean, on some of them, it literally gives you like a straight up path to go down, and it makes you, it acts like you're making your own decisions. And while I prefer that to just endless cutscenes, I think there still could be a lot of innovation done. All right, let's see hers. I love her ult, dude. The movements between the camera angles, I think that's why I really like how they took characters that you didn't really see fight that much, and like I said, took their own creative liberties. That's why I'm really surprised they didn't make a lot of Demons playable characters, because it allows them to be insanely creative with it. All right, Zenitsu, it's your time to die, bud. It's for science. Like, dude, the flames look so beautiful. All right, I had to restart. He blocked like 4 of my ults in a row. It was embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. The flames are just so vibrant, man. All right, let's see this bad boy. So the developers have promised a 60 FPS patch. I mean, I'm playing at 144, so I'm even double that. But I don't know how much that's gonna ring true, because if they were planning on one, I don't know, I feel like we would have seen it for some of the storms. I mean, the technology was there, especially for Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. But I also feel like it would have been an at-launch thing, or at least a day one patch thing. Sorry, Zenitsu, gotta put you in the ground, bud. The video's over. I feel like online would go a lot better, but that also draws up the possibility that maybe higher FPS caused even more problems online, because I don't know about you guys, I haven't played any online yet, but I've played against a lot of you guys, actually, if you haven't already seen the video. And for me, there's a lot of input delay, and I mean, I'm playing against people that aren't even international, like here in the States, and I don't think I ever noticed that that really much with Storm. I noticed it sometimes online on Storm because that could have been like they were in a different country or something. I've like closed lobbies with people that you know have like at least a very decent connection. You shouldn't really feel it that much. But guys, that has been it for the quick video kind of showcasing 60 plus FPS mode on Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. If there's any ults you want to see in specific from this mode and you're on console and you can't see it, let me know and I'll do my best to get you that footage. But like I said, dude, I wouldn't have made a video on this if I didn't think it was a very big deal. Be on the lookout for more videos on this game the next couple of weeks, especially since like with the release, there's a lot to cover. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day as per usual. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.